It has been a little over a month since Murray died. Not long enough for the pain to ease, but long enough that most people have stopped checking if you'll be there in the morning when the doors open. It used to be difficult to keep track of time. I tried my hardest, but with the sun constantly shifting, it was easy to lose track. Not anymore though. Ever since we stopped exploring the maze, the time is far more consistent, only I don't keep track anymore. There's no need. My usual routine used to consist of training, weapon and armor management, food allocations, expeditions into the maze, checkups on people, so on. Now I grow plants, or at least try to. Usually food, but I do have a little patch outside my home where I'm trying to grow flowers. Akko says he'll teach me how to make the perfect bouquet one day. I don't know what that is, but it sounds nice. I write as well. That's a new thing, only started getting interested in that recently. Poetry mainly, and certainly not allowed to anyone, except Puddy. He's had to endure many of my solo slam poetry nights. Ever since it got warmer outside, I've let him roam around more. It actually feels like summer for once, and sometimes I go up to my roof and sleep up there, under the stars. They're nice, even if they are fake. Carl's still moping around. I hear him muttering under his breath as he walks along the path that we're lost and hope has been given up. He's new here, newer at least. He'll come around eventually. Ori came out of the maze the other day after his incident with Oeka. I'm honestly surprised he managed to survive in there. He didn't remember much of the incident, but I believe Gracie when she said Ori was just trying to restrain Oeka and things got out of hand. His memory's still weak. He doesn't even know who Gracie is, for example, but he's getting there. Raspberry's still living in the forest. I've visited her on occasion now that I've got time on my hands, but she keeps to herself most of the time. Same for Guts. They spend their weeks locked in their own home. We try not to disturb them. I've started teaching magic things I wasn't even aware I knew myself, like how to start a fire with a stick and some hay, or how to walk through the forest so that you don't make a sound, that kind of stuff. Can't imagine it'll ever be useful, but it's nice to share. If I was pushed for an answer, I'd say I was happy. Almost. Do you ever reach a point in your life, Voices, where you feel like almost all of your loose ends are tied off? For the most part, all things are going reasonably well, except perhaps you'll have some work that you need to finish, or someone you need to talk to in a few days about something serious, maybe an important event coming up, and it just weighs on you. I've tied off almost all of my loose ends, and yet something always said a long time ago keeps coming back to the forefront of my mind.
You and Apple did the same thing. No, thank you.
Apple?
I can't enter the maze again. I have too many memories in there. I'll talk to Ori tomorrow. I'll try and get some answers out of him. I had a dream last night. Oh, what? I guess it was a nightmare. I dreamt on the election. And what I said to the others. I promised to keep them safe. With magic and Bekyamon coming out of nowhere. Why did the doors open? Never really fully understood why. From what I've heard, Clearing 2 was this idyllic, serene, peaceful place where everyone got along and they worked on projects and they trusted each other. Our Clearing isn't anything like that. Never has been. Always been deceit, or at least a level of reservation. We never quite shared the whole picture of each other, even from day one. And this bred contempt and paranoia. And so we built rooms of safety. Rooms underground that we could hide from the world in. And yet, that saved our lives. Clearing 2 never had those. They had nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide when the creatures came and tore them apart. Our distrust for one another was our saving grace. Ultimate strategy that we weren't even aware we'd need. Didn't I build one? Myself with apple and raspberry. The Cheesecake Factory. A bunker with food in it in case we needed to hide again. And we had a pet cow. Barry? Berry? Berry? I can't remember.
We got the trio!
Oh, I should check on that. Poor cow's probably been living off wheat and berries for who knows how long. I don't know where it will be. With the forest stripped back, it's so much harder to keep track of where things were. But I think it was up. Yes, this stuff. It was near here. Oh, Crow's house. Maybe Crow found it when it was digging. Crow! You in? I gotta come in real quick. Huh. Nice place. I guess they're out. The basement here, maybe? I'll apologize if... No. Okay. Guess I better just start digging. Oh. Hello? Hang on. Okay, that was legitimately easier than I thought it would be. Alright, Barry, here I... Whoa! Barry? Oh. Our backpacks. We made backpacks as a trio. I'm sorry, Barry. In the panic of everything, I just forgot this existed. Something is deeply wrong with the clearing. I'll discuss it with the others as soon as I can. For now, I promised Ori that I would go see him in the morning. It's just turning midday. I'm late. I should go do that first. Ori, can I ask you something? The other week when I found you in the maze, you mentioned a man helped you to the entrance of the clearing? Are you sure that wasn't a vision, just a hallucination of some kind? Did he have any kind of distinct features about him? Like horns, the same as Guts and Raspberries. Did he have horns? Okay, thank you. His eyes? Yeah. Yeah, red eyes are normal. No, it's okay. Enjoy your day, Ori. I made a promise. I told the others that if we stayed away from the maze, we could be happy. I swore to do good by them. Can I really throw that all away? On the chance that an amnesiac saw someone who should be dead? I wrestled with this for so long. In truth, I don't think I want to know. I've heard you voices. I've heard your cries for me to go look for him. What do you say now? I can't do this alone. And I can't risk taking anyone with me. I need closure. You think I should go? Fine. One more time. Come on. Inside of you. Come on. I've started hearing Puddy less and less. I used to imagine that he spoke to me, but these days it's harder to imagine it. I still love him. I'll be back soon. Where would it be? Ah. This is the first time in a long time that none of these have been flipped. Just in case. Okay. Here goes. Now where would I hide? How do I even go about doing this? What, do I call out his name? Apo? Feels ridiculous. He's not here. How could he be? I saw his dead body. It's wishful thinking. This is where I could... Ah. Yeah. Many of us couldn't survive in here for more than... Hello? We couldn't survive in here for more than a day. This maze has taken so many people. Why should I think that Apple could fend for himself any differently than we could? I wonder. Wow. Looks real. Oh, come on. What would I even say to him? Hi, Apo. Sorry I made you fear for your life and scared you away. Sorry that I accused you of killing countless amounts of people. Would I apologize? Would I ask to be forgiven? I remember when this place scared me. When I found this spot, I thought that might be the exit. How did we ever think we would get out of here? This is ridiculous. It's a fool's errand. Or we probably just saw a watcher and had a conversation with them. How else can I move on from this? I don't know. I wish things were simple again. I wish we could sit and theorize about all the different things that he thought the maze contained. I wish I could joke around with Raspy and that she wasn't so scared to come out of the forest. I wish I'd gone and saved Squidney. That it'd been me instead of her. I wish that I had listened and spoken to Oeko rather than let him fall deeper into whatever illness he had. I wish I'd held Moe back. Though deep down I think I didn't want to. Because I knew that if he died, I'd live. What kind of friend am I? I'll go to the levers. I'll say my goodbyes. And then I'll start living my life. It's better than looking for a dead man in a maze.
Everything will be okay.
Apo?
Owen?
Apo? Is that you?
Yeah, it is. Where are you?
In a corridor? Where are you?
Wait. I can. There's a hole in the wall. Owen, here.
What? Apo, you're alive.
Yeah, I'm alive.
But your body, it was.
It's hard to explain. Owen, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I drove you away. I never meant for it to get so bad. I wasn't trying to.
You didn't drive me away, okay? Beck just. It was confusing. I didn't know what was happening, Owen.
I missed you so much.
I've missed you too. Owen, I'm on my way home. I'm on my way to the clearing, I promise.
Really? Okay, great. Meet me around the side. I'll meet you over there.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
I just gotta get to him, and then get him home. Just get to him, and then get him home. Appa, where are your horns?
Hey, Nate. How's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. Little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house. Yeah, started thinking maybe I should move out. You know, pack my car, take a new route. Clean up my yard, get the noose out. Hang up my heart, let it air out. I've been searching. What does that mean, Nate? I've been learning. Grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me. I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues right. I'm quite nervous. Hate it when I lose sight. Life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long journey, but it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids. Grab your coats. Been a minute, I know. Now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty vivid, I admit it. I'm in classic mode. Don't need pity given to me, but I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma have to crack your nose for cracking jokes. I'm looking for the map to hope. You see me? Been making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that. You should play it. I get scared when I walk on these stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. Yeah, that's when I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred. Forget what I'm saying and where the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of the fame, it'll pump my stomach. Throw it back up like I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Waited, I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful, man. I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos. Yeah, the sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate, you know, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. Then it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I am. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place, and what you feed it can affect you in a powerful way. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, but it's not always safe. Just hang with me, this'll only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face every day when you get up and think you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your faith. I've been developing, take a look at the benefits. Nothing to meddle with, I can never be delicate. My even relevant, that depends how you measure it. Take a measurement to back it up and give me the evidence. Pretty evident, dependable can never be tentative. I'm a gentleman, depending on if I think you're genuine. Pretty elegant, but not afraid to tell you to get a grip. Proper etiquette, I keep it to myself when I celebrate. It's that time again. Better grab your balloons and invite your friends. Seat belts back on, yeah, strap them in. Look at me, everybody, I'm smiling big. On a road right now that I can't predict. Tell me tone that down, but I can't resist. Y'all know that sound, better raise your fist. The search begins, I'm back, so enjoy the trip, huh?
Wait a second. It was you. I've seen you before like that. You were on the flyers, the propaganda posters. I know who you are.
That's peculiar. Because outside of these four walls, Apo, I've no idea who you are. Should I? Who were you?
Oh, and I was...
No, let me guess. Pale skin, red eyes, District 20 perhaps? No, your horns are too short. Or at least they were. Clever trick, by the way. You certainly fooled me.
I wasn't trying to fool you. I was just...
No, you would be... District 12? Near the coast with the fishing rod. The fishing. Harbour folk? That's it? You were harbour folk?
Don't act like you know me, Owen.
We called you lot target practice.
Why are you here? Why did you come back?
To look for you.
Well, here I am, so... What? You'll take me back to the clearing now?
That was the original plan, yes, but now... I digress. You've lived in here, all this time, alone.
Not entirely. People have visited on occasion.
Who?
It's not important. Why are you here?
I said, to look for you.
No, why are you here? Why were you sent here to this hellhole?
I had a purpose once. I was useful, vital, adored. And then suddenly everything changed. The world grew tired of bloodshed, when all you're good for is violence, when you've been bred into a killing machine. A nation of peace will toss you to the side like a spent torch. And you? I can't imagine you found yourself here by sheer misfortune alone.
I grew up only ever seeing destruction and carnage that your kind brought us. I wanted you gone. I wanted to live a life of peace with my family, and even after we found that your kind, they still showed up. I tried to warn them. I tried to tell them that no good can come from harboring an officer, and a human at that, but they didn't listen. When I found him after the attack, I didn't mean to lash out. I see now you're not all bad. I just wanted to live in peace, Owen.
So you killed an officer?
It's not my fault. I was full of rage. I didn't mean to lash out.
Shame. I was hoping you'd be a fighter.
What?
You tieflings always fall into one of three categories.
Owen,
Either you fight,
what are you
beg.
doing?
or you flee.
I'm not gonna fight you, Owen.
Well, that only leaves two choices.
Why are you doing this? Haven't we been through enough? We've both been hurt before. We've both been wronged. I'm so tired of being alone. Fearing for my life every day. Scrounging together scallions and fish to survive. I want to be warm. I want to be with friends, Owen. I don't even want to escape anymore. There's nothing out there for me. It's all been burnt to the ground, okay? I'm alone in this world. And at least within the clearing I have a family. You can live with me, Owen. We have to go home.
You're well spoken, for one of your kind.
Owen, please! I'm your friend!
I know what you are. You are everything wrong that the world has to offer. You are the amalgamation of all the gluttony and lust of humans with the evil and cunning of demons. You stand as a testament to everything vile. You are a disease on the face of this earth, and I am its cure.
This isn't you. You've changed.
Incorrect. This is me. The man you manipulated and lied to was nothing more than a puppet driven by the instinct to survive.
Owen, I loved you like a brother. And even though you drove me away, please, can we just go home?
I'll give you 10 seconds.
Please!
Which is a darn sight more than I would have given in the past. Consider it a tribute of honor to what once was.
I know this maze better than you, Owen. I'll escape.
And I know you better than you know yourself.
I'll tell them! I'll tell them what you really are, and that you wanted to kill me, Owen.
Then that shall be your just reward for beating me. But heed my words, demon. You may run from me all you like, take from me everything, turn my own men against me. I will never stop coming after you. 10,
Please.
9, 8,
Whatever happened in your
7,
life, Owen,
6,
I'm sorry that you couldn't
5,
find peace.
4,
Good luck.
3, 2,
They do look just like Raspberry. You have the horns.
Appa, I'm so sorry. This is probably a bit overwhelming for you. Don't think it.
Owen, I was just thinking about you.
That's alright. Thank you, Appa. Don't speak it.
Give you this string.
Thank you.
I value you as a friend.
He's my friend, so I hope you do.
We are through. You're gonna be a great teacher. Apple pie.
Apple pie. You took everything from me.
We can still be friends, Owen.
I can't help but love you, even though I try not
come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Ole, ole, O Lord. Ole, 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 O Lord. He will tear your city down. Ole, ole, O Lord.